GunninGamerz here, back for driver log number 6 with American Truck Simulator. We are sitting here in Carson City, Nevada today. It is early in the morning. We've been dispatched out to haul a quick load of fertilizer across, well, part of Nevada over to Tonopah, I think is how you pronounce it. And in today's video, we're going to be using the wonderful Pete 389 mod that we've got from Viper here that is available on the Steam Workshop. And the trailer that we're going to be hauling is part of the 1.28 update, which is just sitting right in front of us. That is right, we're going to be hauling a triple trailer setup. Now, we've been messing around with these in beta, and we've done some of this stuff on our Twitch live streams with the doubles. The triples are not available over there yet. So I wanted to come into a single player, another excuse to drive this wonderful truck, and mess around with the triple trailers. Now, these did come out about a week ago, but I was out of town, so this is going to be my chance to get a video up, and we'll also be doing one here soon of Euro Truck Simulator with the doubles that they have over there. Now, as we climb aboard our noble steed here, we've got everything running and ready to go. It is about 6:15 in the morning, so we're going to have to kind of make some ground here. This load is supposed to be in at, I think, about 4 o'clock, no later than 4 o'clock this afternoon. Let's pull up here and see what they got to say. We're gonna back up to this load. I had to sleep in my cab there in the parking lot last night, so. And we'll jump into the freight market here. So you do have the option with this 1.28 update. You can do double trailers, which is a 53 foot, and then I do apologize, I forget how many feet the back trailer. It's a little bit smaller. And you've got the triple trailer set up there. Now, there is also a double that is basically two of the smaller trailers put together. So we're going to go for the triple. It's probably the longest setup. Now, it's not that heavy. You're only looking at about 33,000. Oh, we're hauling 44 on this one. I've seen some that are like 33,000. So they don't seem to be as heavy as what you get over on Euro Truck. I had one over there, a double that weighed 81,000 pounds. Yeah, so they're expecting this load by Wednesday, 5 o'clock it looks like. And it's going to probably take us about 5 or 6 hours to get that far. So we should have enough time, but we definitely need to get scooting along. Turn our camera here. One thing I really like about this truck here is that you do have, like most of the Eaton Fuller, you've got the R2 high right there, which you can really go backwards pretty fast. Probably don't want to hit anything here. I miss that when I'm over on Euro Truck. Some of those trucks now have 2 reverse gears, which is nice. We're gonna be home. Oh, it looks like I might be a little bit far over here. There we go. A little bit off, but not too bad. Let's get a look at this beautiful setup now from outside. And there you have it. I like how the whole thing lights up nice, and I mean it's pretty long. I don't know if it's as long as the heavy haul stuff that we have, and to be honest, the heavy haul, I still like it better because it is heavy, and I think with the heavy haul trailers with the Jeep on the back, I think that it is a little bit longer. And we're not going to even drop our axle today. We can keep that third axle up. Go ahead and pull out of the parking lot here. Make sure my engine brake is working. And yes, it is. Alright. Once in a while I have that button get messed up on me, so I always like to give that a check before we get going down a hill. Alright, I just can't stop looking at this setup. I wish we could drive like this the whole time, but we gotta climb aboard the cab here. And it looks like we're gonna be hanging a right here. I'm gonna turn my track IR on just to help me get out onto the road there. Oh man, I hope that's not one of my old trucks there. It looks like it might be. Alright. Looks like we're good. Good to go. Yeah, we've been having a whole lot of fun lately over on our Twitch channel. As many of you know, we've been doing a lot of convoying over there, getting these loads out and getting a whole group of people together to go out and run some cargo. I was gonna say across America, but it's more or less across the southwest. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make that green. I kind of putz there at the light, yeah. It don't look like we're gonna make it. Alright, I'm gonna make sure we get the headlights on there, just in case we hit rain. I always drive with my headlights on. That way we don't get tickets. Alright, let's get this thing moving. Feel a little bit under the gun here because this load is expected same day. Alright, gotta watch that trailer back there. Gotta swing wide because they do follow you pretty well, but definitely get hung up on corners. It is kind of weird this time of year to have such a demand for the fertilizer. I am a little bit suspicious about that since I just hauled out a huge load of diesel fuel to the same place. Nothing weird there. Alright. This is a nice thing too, since it is a freight load, we should be able to get up our speed here. And I just shut my track IR off. I'm gonna try not to use that during some of the videos, at least during the parts where we're going straight down the road, because I know that head movement does drive some people crazy. I know when I watch people over on Twitch that use it, and they'll be looking over their shoulder on the other monitor reading chat, it gets really annoying to see that thing just flopping all over. Almost makes it kind of nauseous. Well, looks like everything is trailing right behind us like it's supposed to. Now, although it's definitely not recommended, it is kind of fun when you're going down an open stretch. It's pretty straight, and kind of weave back and forth, and you will literally see that back trailer cracking the whip. And I have to imagine that in real life it'd be the same thing, so I'm sure the guys and gals that are running these things out west really have to be careful of that, not making any real quick turns or, you know, swerving or anything like that. Imagine if an animal or something ran out in front of you, you'd have to, you know, be really careful, and that's probably why they got the guards in the front. They just hit the animal. Not probably too smart to try to swerve around and miss it. On our trip recently, we went out to Omaha, Nebraska for the eclipse. Actually, we were out in Lincoln during the eclipse, which is pretty close by. And when we came back, there was so much traffic coming through the middle part of the United States that all the interstates were backed up. We were in Iowa, and there was actually several 18-wheelers that were rolled over in the ditches and everything else. And I'm sure some of it was four-wheelers, as they call them, or regular cars that were getting in the way and caused the wreck. I know in one specific case, there was an 18-wheeler that had rolled over, and another one had come up. This was right in front of us. Had come up too quick and had a load of pigs, couldn't stop in time, ended up hitting the car, Chevy Malibu, right in front of us. Of course, we didn't see it. We were luckily back just far enough, but it happened a few minutes ahead of us. And unfortunately, a 2-year-old child was killed in that accident, and the truck rolled into the ditch, and I guess the trailer split open and a bunch of the pigs got out. And a bunch of people had to get airlifted. It was horrible thing, but there was five different wrecks that happened in that little group on the interstate. They ended up closing it down, and we ended up on back roads. We were planning on getting home 9 o'clock at night, and we didn't get home till 3 a.m. So I was pretty busy trying to get caught up last week, and just thankful we made it home safe. Had a fun little RV trip out of it, but this DLC, or update, whatever you want to call it, came out right when I was heading out of town, so that's why I'm just now getting a video up on it. I think when we do the Euro Truck one, Ada is going to try to join me. We're going to go on multiplayer, I think, to record that one. Again, all they have is doubles over there, but from what I've seen, they seem to be a lot heavier. I know one thing, they definitely make those trucks work hard over there. We had a convoy about a week ago in our Twitch stream and had a bunch of folks joining in, and it was a lot of fun, but my truck that I was driving was the DAF, and that thing was, you know, severely underpowered. Okay, I gotta slow down here. Always almost missed this turn. Oh, that was a little bit too much there. Alright. I feel wise we're doing okay. Alright, yeah, we're not even a 3/4 yet, so we're gonna keep this thing rolling. I definitely don't want to pull into a parking lot like that. Not with this rig. Oh, look at that view. Look at that. I could just sit and stare at this truck all day long. I get a lot of people asking me about the truck, you know, where do you get it, where do you get it? I know the modding for, well, there's a lot of good mods out there, but the sites to get the mods are really, really bad. So the good news on this one is that it's right off of the Steam Workshop, and it's, I forget the name, it's called Viper version 2 or something. It's a Pete 389 by Viper. I guess he does some really good mods. We just went from California back into Nevada there, so the speed jumps up. But it's an excellent truck. It has so much customization. Unfortunately for myself, oh, we're about to get sacked. Oh, that ain't gonna happen. We're gonna keep her to the, oh, look at that AI in the mirror. It is a cop coming. Oh man, I ain't gonna slow down. I kept her right to the floor. That AI was trying to pass. Almost went head on into a police. We'll keep her in 8 high. Yeah, for myself, as I was saying, I unfortunately do way too much multiplayer. Like, pretty much everything I do is multiplayer. I'm never in single player. Because I don't really have any goals to work on over here that I care about. And I want to get that out there too. If you saw my money, you're like, whoa, what's this guy cheating money? No, I didn't cheat money. I went into multiplayer and I accidentally saved one day. Now the money, I had done a bunch of driving back around Christmas for those challenges, and I wasn't thinking clearly. And I got done doing like 3 runs, and I wanted to save that progress, and I was looking and my money still was legit, like whatever, I don't remember what it was at the time, maybe $1 million, a couple million, something like that. And the next thing I know, I'm about to get sacked again. We ain't gonna tolerate that. Look at this guy, he's nuts. Oh, right in front of me. What the heck, are you from Minnesota? Just, what an idiot. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I ended up saving it, and then right after I did that I was like, oh crap. You know, I just realized that it saves by the week. And so although my money was like totally legit, as soon as I got out of the game and I came back in, I was a mega millionaire. But I really didn't care. I was a little tiny bit upset, but I really didn't care because at that point, I kind of did everything I wanted to do in this game. There's not enough, enough depth personally for me. I want like a lot more of a business model, and I kind of hope in the future the SCS will really do more to develop the world of trucks. Oh, goodness sakes, I'm getting sacked again. Oh well, turning off track IR there. But yeah, I definitely want more stuff in World of Trucks. Like I want like more of a goal in there. Like maybe we can have a virtual truck company. I mean, you know, can hire other user profiles, friends in other words, and get them in our VA, and it'll log like all their loads, and we can like, you know, maybe take loads. And I've always said I wish I could show the folks over at SCS the air hauler program that we use for flying, for flight sim, because it would give them a ton of insane ideas about how kind of a logistics simulator should should work or could work. And it would be very simple to implement those things. And I know for myself and several guys I know, they'd be totally into having something like that. You know, so we have like a goal where we can take a big amount of cargo that has to be done by a certain date, certain time. I don't know why I'm slowing down here. It seems like everybody is, but it's 80 miles an hour here. But yeah, just, you know, take whatever, I don't know, 1,000,000 tons of cargo or pounds of cargo, whatever, and have to get it done within a week's time. And look at that Pizza Hut billboard, that looks delicious. And just be able to work together as a community to get the loads done. And then if we have, you know, damage that might hurt our reputation, if our reputation is bad, then maybe we don't get paid as much. I mean, these are just calculations that could be built in. I've got to get over here, and boy, I hope they let me. Alright, looks like we're alright. Turn off that brake. Yeah, I don't know. I've talked to a lot of people I've talked about this during the live streams, and everyone just like, yeah, it'd be so awesome, it'd be so awesome. And it's like, it's just a matter of programming World of Trucks to work that way. I'm sure it would take, you know, some muscle on their server to be able to keep track of all these stats and things, but how insane would that be for their simulator? You know, at the end of the day, imagine what that would do. I mean, I would have a lot more reason to want to come in and do some more trucking. As for now, we do about as much as I feel safe doing, you know, and what I mean by that is I come in and I do as much as I feel safe doing, where I'm not going to burn myself out. And it only takes, in about one evening, about 3, maybe 4 at the most runs, and then I'm feeling, you know, pretty good on the trucking for about a week. Look at this bus. Oh my god, what is up with these AI? Oh my goodness. Just dickered. I know I'm not perfect behind the wheel either. Look at this guy, here he goes. Watch this. Right on a hill. Should we pass? Oh boy. Oh my goodness, why did I just do that? I am following this guy right off a cliff here. Alright, I think we're clear, That worked out. Whoop. Didn't have my brake turned off there. Oh, we're just giving it now. 70 mile an hour. Humming along. I'm just curious, you know, in the comments what y'all think about, you know, having a more in-depth World of Trucks. Oh my goodness! I just missed my turn. Oh, this is not going to be fun. That truck just caught up to me, so I am such a goof. I could just about drive right through here, but we are going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm sure there's a collision there. We're going to pull off the road. We're going to go off-roading with this load of fertilizer. There's no way I can do a U-turn. We're looking at the possibility of getting stuck. So let's do the other awesome thing here and try to back up triples. I've heard it can be done. I doubt I'll have any luck doing it. I will turn into a giant accordion. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh. That is definitely my goof up of the day. I can't believe that. Our options are very limited right now. Alright, I guess I'll go up the road here and get turned around. There is another road right up here, so we'll have room to turn around. Alright, here's the other road here. Oh, this other truck is going to mess it all up for me. This is going to be a sight to see, folks. This is going to be a sight to see. We are going to try, hopefully he doesn't hit me. I'm going to do a U-turn right in the middle of the highway. See how these trailers... I hate doing stuff like this because this would not be something a real trucker would want to do. I'm not saying that it's not realistic. Could be done. Be very illegal. Somebody would probably turn you in. But you can see those trailers right there. They do follow pretty close and you can make some tight turns. Okay, so we'll just zip right down here into the little road that takes us to our destination. Since it's a pretty short run today, we'll have a little bit of out of cab time. Just a beautiful sound, beautiful sound. Never get tired of that. Whoops. Dropped a gear there. And we're using the Eaton Fuller setup here with our SKRS shift knob. You can always watch our Twitch streams for a nice view of that. We put a camera right on the knob so you can see exactly what we're doing. Alright, now we just gotta manage to pull up here. And hopefully don't hit this guy. We'll give them a little honk there. So they've given us, seems like a little bit bigger parking spaces. Or actually, it seems like they're just giving us, you know, the parking spaces that they added in with the heavy haul. They're a little bit bigger, it feels like. You just have to try to get those trailers centered the best that you can. There we go. Put on our parking brakes so that we can let go of these trailers. Alright, we'll give you a view here of the entire setup. Absolutely gorgeous. And pretty long with all those trailers on there. I would like them to be a little bit heavier. I think 44,000 pounds is a little bit on the light side. There's your dollies there. They're just hooked right in. But I bet you could probably go into your save files and edit them to maybe have some more trailers. And there you have it, folks. Beautiful setup. Go ahead and unload this. Jack her down. Alright, as always, we get an excellent on our load haul here. Didn't really get paid much or make much progress. That's not really something I was after today anyway. Alright, we'll put it in gear here and pull out of this lot. It's going to be a little bit tricky with that tractor on a trailer right there. Alright, should be able to swing that. There we are. I don't think I need to go back to the shop for anything, so probably just going to pull up out of the way right here. Truck is in great condition. Alrighty folks, well that's going to be our short video for today. I hope you enjoyed driver log number 6. We will be back here again soon with another one. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos and make sure that you join us over on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GunninGamerz, where we're having fun several days a week. Love to see you there. Follow us on Twitter so you know when we go live on Twitch. Join our Discord, Steam, and TeamSpeak. We've got all the links in the description down below. Also make sure to leave a comment down below. Hit that like button on your way out, and until next time, take care.